Hi Virgo, welcome to your horoscope psychic tarot reading for the month of October 2022. Thank you for listening and watching. I am Lamarr Townsend. I'm a psychic and energy channeler, a tarot reader, and an astrologer. I would love it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed. Like the video. Thank you for being here. If you would like a personal reading, I am available for personal readings, so do not hesitate to reach out. You can text me at 703-791-9162. You can visit my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. That's probably the best way to reach me. Phone readings do have same day priority, so thank you all so much. Also be sure to subscribe. So many S's. Also be sure to subscribe to my second YouTube channel, Lamarr Townsend Tarot. Actually, this is my main YouTube channel, Lamarr Townsend Tarot. So definitely subscribe there. All right. And if you would like a reading from me, once again, just go ahead and directly visit my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. This is my website, so once you've reached this page, you know you're on the right page. You can definitely check out my Twitch, where I do monthly horoscopes. As well, check out my Patreon, where I do exclusive content, and my podcast on Spotify. Of course, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube. If you would like, check out the store section of my website. This is where you can go to view all the rates, services, products, classes, candles, and different types of things that I do offer. I do email readings, phone readings, video recorded readings where you send your questions, and then I record myself doing your tarot reading and email the reading to you. I do candles, I do birth chart readings, I do past life readings, I do mediumship readings, and so much more. So if you'd be interested in any of these things, then check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I am available and I would love to read for you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it and see what's coming up for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and all placements in between. What's coming up for Virgo for the month of October 2022. What's coming up for the zodiac sign Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and all placements in between for the month of October 2022, Spirit? What can you tell us? Let's see. The first card I get for you, Virgo, is the Temperance card. Alright. So this is you seeming content. This is you being content right where you are in your life at this time. The Temperance card is also the energy of going with the flow. Alright. As we know, life is full of ebbs and flows, just like the ocean. And one big lesson for us is learning how to go with the flow. But there's something with you, Virgo, in the month of October where you're really mastering going with the flow in some way. And not being so, like, it has to be this way, it has to go this way kind of thing. You know? I don't necessarily see you that energy opening up the month, for you in October. See you more so going with the flow. I get the Seven of Pentacles showing up in your placement of money, finances, personal belongings, how you make your money and spend your money. While Seven of Pentacles isn't a bad card, it does maybe mean needing more groundedness in terms of your money, how you spend your money, or work-life balance, these types of things, which you may be working on. Spirit may be working on with you, alright? To help you to ground, yourself more in terms of money, stability, things of this nature, alright? And it's kind of like not rocking the boat too much. Like, Spirit doesn't want to rock the boat too much, with you, because you're really in a good place right now at the start of the month, going into the month with the Temperance card. It's like no matter what's going on, with the Temperance card being the first card, it's like no matter what's going on, I've got this. Everything will fall into place. Everything will be okay. It's like that kind of mindset. All right? I get a King of Swords connected to your thoughts, communication, and the mind. This definitely could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius male or masculine energy. This also could be you being very observant, actually. Being very observant, possibly not saying much, but there's a lot going on in your head. You're noticing certain things, you're taking notes, you're taking mental notes and locking them away, for further notice. All right? Like, I get that kind of energy. I get the Four of Cups. There's something about working with others, Virgo, where it's like you kind of don't want to work with others, but you kind of do. You kind of want to be involved in some sort of social group or social network, but you kind of don't. You kind of want to do your own thing. All right? It's kind of like the energy of not wanting to play with the other kids in the playground, kind of thing. You know? And I don't know if it's necessarily a sense that I'm better than them, like I don't want to play with them because I'm better, or that kind of thing. It's just kind of like I've got my own thing going. Like I don't want these people to mess up my vibe, or that it's like that kind of thing. I get the Nine of Wands and your placement of self-expression, creativity, romance, and your connection to your life purpose and higher self. Nine of Wands is the energy of there's a missing link here, Virgo. You're missing something, all right? And it kind of feels like to me the energy of you kind of like it's how do I explain it? It's like the energy of you trying to figure out or being upset over why something's not working the way it's supposed to, once again. Or why something isn't clicking the way it's supposed to. But there's a missing link here. Once again, could deal with your life purpose. Could deal with romance, romantic connections. Alright? Part of the missing link could be in the way you express yourself. Maybe there's elements where you've been holding yourself back. Alright? It's kind of like the energy of... There's like a bug in here. Because I have my windows open. It's kind of like the energy of... You're just going to fly around and taunt me, huh? It's kind of like the energy of... How do I explain this? It's like the energy of... Say you tried something in the past and it didn't work out for you in the past. So based on the past and the fact that it didn't work out for you in the past or the way you wanted it to in the past... It's like you're kind of looking at it like, well, I tried that before and it didn't work for me. But it's an element of it didn't work for you then. Who's to say it won't work for you now? And I think that's kind of why, like, I go back to the Temperance card here, right? You're in a different vibe, Virgo. You're in a different energy this time around. And it's kind of like utilize it, you know? I get the Ten of Cups and the placement of work, job, daily routine, health. This could be definitely good news in terms of health. This definitely could be good news in terms of people wanting to help you, wanting to assist you as well. It's like the energy of, like, say maybe you're like in recovery, like you're recovering from a surgery or something like that. All right? It's like there's people around you. Do you need anything, Virgo? Let me know. I got you. I'm here for you kind of thing, right? It's like that kind of vibe. I get the Chariot and the placement of one-on-one relationships for you. One-on-one relationships for you in business partnerships. Very interesting. The Chariot speaks of forward movement. The Chariot could speak of forward movement, particularly in terms of a relationship for you. To me, Virgo, it feels like connecting with others. Once again, I go back to like the kid on the playground. I don't know why I keep getting this kid on the playground analogy, but maybe it goes back to that time frame in your childhood where there's something about like, I don't want to play with them, you know, kind of thing. But say, okay, let's say it is your childhood. Let's go back to your childhood and like kind of dissect how something like that in your childhood could affect you today. It's interesting when we're children, you know, socialization maybe isn't, it's important, but it's maybe not so much important as when you're an adult, because when you're a child you have to rely on people. You have to rely on your mother, your, you know, your father, your cousins, your brothers, your sisters, your grandma, your grandpa. You know, you have like typically, usually, you have support around you when you're a child. But once you grow up and evolve, and you've got to learn how to play with other people on the playground as an adult, you know, if you didn't get those kind of lessons when you're young, it can be very difficult to achieve certain things in your life as you get older. Because the fact is, we're on this planet with billions of other people. And in order to get along and in order to make it in this life, you've got to know how to work well with people. You've got to know how to get along with people. Not saying you don't get along with people, but I think there's something more so about working well with people. You're great on your own, Virgo, but you're better. Two heads are better than one. All right? And I feel like Spirit has been giving you these signs or these symbols. It's like there's been moments where it's like you've had to reach out to someone and, you know, you've had to come out of that kind of, you know, I don't want, you know, to play with anyone. I want to be by myself kind of vibe. And you've had to reach out, you know, to someone and be like, hey, you know, are you free? I'm kind of lonely. Or, you know, hey, you know, I need this and that, you know, can you help me out? It's like that kind of thing where those are moments of Spirit trying to show you, hey, yeah, you're not supposed to be alone all the time. You're not supposed to do this alone, all right? You're supposed to work with others. I get the Emperor here, all right, in the placement of change, evolution, growth. Once again, someone coming in. Get also a lot of male or masculine energy in particular. The Emperor definitely could be, typically is masculine in nature or male. Definitely could be you know, someone in a position of power. Could maybe be a Scorpio. Or maybe Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, or Aries, alright? Could describe this Emperor energy. This also could be you. But it could be you kind of coming off the throne to mingle with the people. Once again, I get the Hanged Man and the placement of optimism, stepping outside your comfort zones. Good luck trying new opportunities. That's quite interesting with the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is about patience. The Hanged Man is about hands tied behind your back in some way. Alright? This is such an interesting month, Virgo. I get the Nine of Pentacles, though, in the placement of long-term goals, long-term aspirations, your career and professional destiny. So in terms of that, I think you're doing fine. And I think there's something about you this month where you get better with time. I know that rhymed, alright? You get better with time this month. Whether it's time in terms of giving yourself time or giving yourself time to reflect. I get what you're saying, Spirit. This note keeps coming down, but it says do your taxes, and it keeps falling, and I'm supposed to give my mom something in terms of my taxes, so this means with it keeps falling, that this means Spirit is telling me, hey, get this done. I got you, Spirit. I hear you. Thank you. All right. I'm going to put it back up there, though, and pray that it doesn't fall. All right. But I hear you, Spirit. Thank you. All right. Okay, interesting. Maybe it's my Virgo rising. It must be my Virgo rising. But yes, with the Nine of Pentacles, you get better with time. I get the Page of Cups. Lots of people showing up in your spread, Virgo. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Aquarius person. Definitely could show up as a friend. Could be connected to someone, or could be connected to social media, the internet, technology. Could involve something unexpected as well. Definitely could be someone new coming into your life if it's not someone young or youthful in energy. Pages are typically young, youthful in energy, or just someone new in your life who you have to develop a kind of relationship with. Um, Last card I get is the Four of Wands. Four is the number of friends, acquaintances, social group, working with others. There's something where Spirit is trying to break you out of your shell of working alone and instead working with others. And that could mean, especially in this age, this world we live in now, where this could even be the energy of maybe like you work at home a lot of the times. Maybe you live alone, or maybe you don't live alone, but you're often spending time alone inside, cooped up. Maybe it's like something about taking some of your work and maybe going where the people are, going to a coffee shop and, doing your work on your computer if you can. There's something there, Virgo, where it's like, it's time to play with the other kids in the playground. All right, it's time to socialize. It's time to get out there. Not to put pressure on you, but it feels like Spirit is putting a little bit of pressure on the gas when it comes to this. They really want you to break out of your shell. I feel like you will, but it's interesting with the Chariot coming up. It's almost like Spirit is pushing you. It feels like this is leading to maybe you meeting someone, meeting the right person down the line. All right? Maybe this could be connected to the number 7 as well, because the Chariot card is the number 7 card, but it also falls in the 7th position. All right? So there could be something with that. But you've got to make the first move, though. You've got to step outside your comfort zone to get the ball rolling. Thank you, Spirit. That's what I just heard, to get the ball rolling. Thank you. All right. Ooh, Spirit is in the room, child. They knocking stuff over. They, talking in my ear. Oh, Lord. Virgo, you've really got some strong spirits. All right. Let's go ahead and pull a final card and see what final message your angels, ancestors, and protectors have for you. Final message do the angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Virgo for the month of October 2022? Okay. You got the Five of Abundance card. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I'm reading the first line and I'm like, you know what? You can't tell me the cards lie. The cards never lie. Spirit never lies. All right, listen to this. Okay, it says the Five of Abundance. There are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want you to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Let me read that one more time, all right? Your angels want you to know that you need not go through your challenges alone. Does that not sum up right there everything I've said in this reading? Thank you, Spirit. All right. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed. Be patient. Remember I said patience? Wow. Spirit always comes through with the last message, with the last word. Child. Alright, you guys. I hope you have a good month. Let me know how the month goes for you, Virgo. I hope I was able to give you some clarity and insight. Definitely keep in touch. If you would like a personal reading, once again, do not hesitate to reach out. I am available on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. Thank you all so much for your support, your likes, and your subscribes. Make sure you subscribe to my main channel, Lamarr Townsend Tarot. And once again, text me at 703-791 for a personal reading, or just visit my website. There's a price point for everyone. See you in the next video. I'll see you in your own personal reading. Either way, I will see you soon. God bless and love and light.